Going live in 3, 2, 1. And we should be live. What's up, KV Kingdom? How are you doing today? Let me share this on Twitter. Very quick. Hi, baby. Yeah, I gotta go to work. Daddy's gotta work now. Daddy's working right now.
Dada!
You can't get on my lap right now, okay? Oh, she gave me a big kiss. Yeah, I love you. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. You are being super adorable, right? Right at 2.
She's kissing his arm.
Play games. Game dev. Make a game. This is so true, Realtron. I'm going to retweet this. That is exactly how it works. Toasty asks, is Baldur's Gate a consecutive story, or could I just hop in with 3? You could just hop in with 3, Toasty. I played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. To be honest, my favorite one was a different one called Icewind Dale. I liked Icewind Dale the best. It wasn't the most in-depth, and it had maybe not as big / good of a storyline, but I actually liked the story in Baldur's Gate and in Icewind Dale. And in Baldur's Gate 2, it's okay, but I find myself, like, every time I jumped into it, I got, like, I don't know what it was. I got bored. But I've seen people speedrun it, and I was like, how the fuck? Anyway, yeah, I should probably paste links and get the show started instead of looking at Twitter posts.
Let's get this party started. Hi, guys. How's everybody's day going?
So Archaea replied to me yesterday on Twitter and said, it's a desktop mascot. Oh,
So it's like
Shimeji.
it's like a Tamagotchi pet, but on your computer.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. I wondered, like, do you have to, like, feed it and, like,
Probably.
water it and
I don't
stuff?
want to. I don't want to have to do that.
I have enough responsibilities.
I killed my Tamagotchi pet.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
I never had one.
Yeah. I think I took care of it for like a day.
I saw people have them, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, I guess. And I just never really decided to invest in one. But I thought it was a pretty neat idea. But anyway, let me share a link on the Discord. Links in the description below, everybody, if you want to come join us on Discord. It's where we hang out afterwards and before. Paste this link. Bang. Publish this, please. Thank you, everybody who forks the official content channel. Appreciate that. If you want to participate in this project that we're working on, the community project here, the Let's Make a Game Community Edition, making a game called Amalgamation MZ. All you have to do is join us on the Discord and submit your ideas there. And if you want to make a character that shows up in this world, all you have to do is create 3 pieces of art: a face, a walking sprite, and a battler. This one is from the Nerd Mansion, and these look cool, but look at this battler, though.
Yeah.
Isn't that freaking amazing?
It's pretty cool.
I love this. This is pretty tight. This is the battler for the Nerd Mansion. This is when their knockout. This is... I mean, it's pretty tight.
Heartless
This is their
says,
attack.
you don't need a Tamagotchi if you got a kid, I guess. It's a good thing that I take better care of kids than Tamagotchis.
Yeah. So first thing I'm going to do is...
In 8th grade, the school home economic class sent kids home with this doll that was supposed to like cry at regular intervals and need its diaper changed and all that.
Sounds
and
awful.
yeah, you were supposed to like understand how much work it took to raise a baby.
It was supposed to be some form of birth control or something?
I think so. Yeah. And I brought mine home. I was so excited to do it. I was going to be the best doll mother ever.
Uh-huh.
And I got like desperately sick. Very, very, very sick.
You got or your dog got?
No, I got very
Oh.
sick. Like the same. Like as soon as I got home, I started feeling bad. So the baby kept crying, and I was so sick that I rolled it up in a blanket and stuffed it in a drawer.
Excellent.
And I left it there until I had to bring it back.
Parenting 101.
Hey, it was a doll.
Don't do that to real things. All right. Faces. You guys can't see. I'm saving this. I don't think this is formatted right, Nerd Mansion. I don't know if this is gonna look right when I try to put it on as a face. Face art.
Is it 144 by 144?
You know, I can't tell unless I look at it. Oh, it is 144 by 144.
It'll work. It'll look tiny, but it'll work. It's fine.
It's one face. It'll be one face,
Yep.
won't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, it'll work.
They are an amalgamation of people, of person.
Sure.
They're a personality or something. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry.
That sounded incredible.
It was good. I was gonna say something and then I forgot. I was like, I have to sneeze. This is more important than my thoughts.
I have to say that purple walking sprite is freaking amazing.
Yeah, but that battler though,
I know, the battler is also amazing. It's really cool.
it dwarfs the rest of them. Okay. Who's here today? KB Kingdom, how you doing? Heartless. What's up, Heartless? It's good to see you, Wrath of Wood. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, Blood Tree. OG Larian Gang is perfect for the new Baldur's Gate. Oh, yeah. Larian Studios, man. This is like my favorite studio right now.
Yeah.
Cacique Supremo. How are you doing today? What's up? What's up? Hey, Manu. Thank you for joining us today. Yeah, the last thing you said in the chat was like, let me remake that. I'm like, you don't really have to. Remember, we just changed that to a 5 or even to a 4, and we'll just have 8 or 10 people. It'll be good. 2 rows is perfectly fine.
KV, you got out of the baby doll. What would you call it? Drudgery in high school. I was looking forward to it. I was gonna like totally own that challenge, and then I got really sick.
Uh-huh. Everyone has good intentions until shit hits the fan. And they're like, damn, it stinks like shit on this fan.
Also,
Let's just wrap the fan in a blanket and put it in the dresser.
like, you didn't have a bottle to feed the baby. Feeding the baby, you guys can't see it, but I'm doing quotation marks in the air, consisted of you taking this awful little white key and pressing it really hard into the back and twisting it. So it was like, it would
What?
hurt your thumb the entire time. Like, I think they were trying to make children suffer.
Jeez.
That doll was made to make teenage girls suffer. And you had to hold it there for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We have a declining population now. And
We do.
I think that's to the number of campaigns and like misinformation of overpopulation, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Bullshit.
And now they're
Okay,
trying to
bullshit.
get people to have kids. They want people to have kids now.
They're going to pay us
Yeah.
for having kids,
Yep.
which is great. You know, they're going to provide some extra support. We're about to get extra tax money for having kids, for taking
All I
care
gotta
of
say
kids.
is I did my part.
Yeah. We got a 20 Nox super chat from Warp Enigma. Thank you so much, Warp, for that 20 Nox. We appreciate those crowns, my dude. He says, although everybody can't stay long, got my D&D. Love to all. Nice. I envy that. I would love to have a D&D group to play with. I mean, eventually, Lily's getting a little bit older. Mm-hmm. I think within the next couple years, maybe, we might be able to stow away a few hours for a D&D campaign.
It's possible.
Something online using different softwares and chill people. Yeah, I look forward to that eventually. Hey, Vino, how's it going? He says, I joined the stream and first thing I hear is, that was there to make children suffer, 2021.
It's true, though. It's totally true.
I know I put Battlers in the title because I didn't know what we were really going to do today. I did want to add that artwork, so we're going to make that character join our crew. Did we already add Nerd Mansion here? We're going to add them. Nerd Mansion. Face. Nerd face. I think this is Discord getting rid of the $sign, so let me fix this real quick. Sorry, being adjusted.
The Real Tron says, just wanted to say thank you for retweeting my tweet, Drifty. It feels like I finally made it.
It was a good tweet. It was a very good and accurate tweet. Why is this window so massive? That's what she said. There was a thing that I was about to do, and my brain was like, forget it. Just, you know what? It doesn't really matter. You don't have to do things. Oh, I know what I was doing. The character sprite. Put a $sign on it. That's all.
Yeah, Real Tron, where's your game? I keep getting hypoo when you say you're going to send it to us.
Hypoo! Warp says one day you may get D&D, or you will have to be the DM. Maybe.
Probably.
I mean...
We'll get an AI DM. Can you get an AI DM?
The majority... That would be interesting.
Wouldn't it?
Wow, what an interesting software idea.
Then everybody can play.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to program, and there will be a finite number with an AI. The thing about D&D is there's infinite possibilities.
Yeah.
With an AI, it's going to be a finite. It could be like a massive number of branches that it can do.
Yeah.
And it would still be interesting to play. But yeah, you're gonna have, like, eventually you play it long enough, you're gonna know what the DM's gonna do or say.
Poca Latte says there is an AI DM.
Really?
You must tell us about this, Poca.
I mean, every narrator in a game, like, we're all actually, as a game dev, right? When you're making your own game, you are an AI DM because you're designing it. You're like, you're designing the AI DM in your game. Kind of. It depends on how your game works, but whatever. All right, maybe I'm reaching a little bit, but kind of. Let's add Nerd Mansion. There ain't nothing artificial about me, Drifty, says Warp Enigma. Horsehead, horsehead, horsehead.
I take it you're the DM, Warp. So Poca says, look up AI Dungeon on YouTube. Okay.
I'm afraid. Is this like some kind of Rule 34 shit?
Yeesh.
Look at the Nerd Mansion!
Oh my gosh.
Look at him.
So cool. Oh, I love that. He's got a whole fort.
We don't really have a battle system yet. We're just setting it up. Okay, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, the building has to disappear faster.
Yeah.
It disappeared slow.
I think the action sequence is causing it to be weird.
Yeah.
Our basic attack animation is causing the whole mansion to move across. Here we go. Yeah, and then it like bloop, 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 it like cycles through. So it looks really cool, but then when you use it, it has like some weirdness to it. I don't know exactly how to go about that. I think we'll leave it in how it is for now. It's a lot of custom things happening. It gets really crowded though in a group like this. So I don't know. It kind of cuts off other people too. I really like it, Nerd Mansion, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of big. Was that you?
I'm talking to Josh over here.
Uh-huh. What's the deal?
Oh, it's an age-old debate he wants to have right now while we're streaming.
Of course. Are they
I
doing
said
their
I'm
school?
not talking to you about this right
They
now.
need to do their school.
Yeah.
Send them, go crack the whip on them. Do the homeschool whip. So I don't know, man. I think it's probably too. It's like stealing all the thunder of anything behind it. You know. It's too big, and then when you, that's what she said, and then when you attack with it, the action sequence. Maybe we give it a custom attack. That looks really cool, nerd. You know, I don't know if we should keep it in right now. It needs to be like... It blocks people out, okay? So I'm confused and conflicted because I want to use it, but I feel like it's it's cutting other people off. Like it's cutting the artwork of... You can't even see our Breebalocks.
Maybe resize it a little.
Yeah. They'll
Maybe
just
it
be
needs
minis.
it needs to be resized a little bit.
Also, like, what frames... I'm trying to cycle through to get a better look at it. What frames are playing? Oh gosh, come on. You know, it just goes. It looks really weird at when you do the attack with it.
They're asking if it's in the party, is it possible to give it its own placement? Like move it out of the way?
I mean, here's the general idea of the game, right? You're going to have like a random assortment of characters and you unlock them randomly. So there's not a set way that everyone's going to have in their party.
Right. But what I'm thinking is whatever plugin it is that you're using to set the parameters for like how the battle's set up, is there a way to set a conditional to say if this actor is in the party, move this actor somewhere else? Is that possible?
I don't know, maybe. But it's hard to say. If he's in the front row or the back row, it'll look different. If he's on the top part or the bottom part, it'll be in a different spot.
Well, yeah, I know, but what I'm asking is, can you specifically place him? So it wouldn't be front row or back row, it would be like on the top of the party.
I don't think so.
No, okay.
Because there's too many variables that every game will have differently. Like, he may be the only character in the party. He may be one of 10 in the party. He may be one of 7 in the party. And the algorithm is going to place him somewhere along those 2 rows depending on his position in the party. And so I can't, not that I know how, is what I mean, place him in a specific spot static every time, because he may not even be...
Didn't we do that with humans on the last time? We put, because his was really big too. Didn't we make it so his always wound up on the top corner?
We tried to do something like that, yeah, but I think we were just like organizing the way that they were added.
Oh.
Or something. And MV, didn't you spread them so they didn't overlap? Yeah, I did. And we can try to do... We should.
You do have some room to play with.
We can stretch them and spread them out. That's what she said. A little bit more.
But like even so, even if you did, you would have to make sprites like that or battlers like that on the back. Like they couldn't be in front of another player or it would completely obscure them.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go into the battler settings. I think it's in the plugin here. The party settings, I believe. Party system.
Chris Williams suggested give it a state that moves its home position. Is that something that's possible? Like move it out, you know, you have 2 rows right now. If you could give it a state that moves its home position like above that, like outside those rows completely, maybe that would work.
What are you talking about, Heartless? I don't know what you're saying. Is your mind in the gutter? Heartless, shame on you. Just tell all the characters in the front row to lose some weight to make room for the castle. Obviously, Vino. And that's our solution.
Mansion, don't worry about it.
It's all good.
This is an obstacle we would have to face eventually, no matter what. So
Yeah. It's all good, dude.
Yeah.
Give me his actor name. His actor name is Nerd Mansion. Spelled the same way. Nerd space Mansion. Are we spinning? Is them rims spinning?
Uh-oh.
The rims is spinning. The rims is spinning.
Let's see. I can see.
Hold on. When's the last time I paid my bill?
I don't think that's the problem.
Hold on. Let me check my bill.
It's still running just fine.
I gotta check my internet bill. I hope that's the right password. Is that the right password?
Oh, Vino says he sees buffering on and off.
Yeah, hold on. That's the right password. Due by May 8th. Okay. Well,
Oops.
here's the thing. Let me pay my internet bill. It's only 10 days late.
I don't think they would interrupt.
I'm like really good. This is unusual.
Yeah.
About paying my bills. I'm like never late on my bills. Well, apparently I am now. There's been a lot. All right. Let me just set up some auto pay here real quick. This is a professional stream here, guys. This is a professional stream. And paying your fiber optic bill live is what this channel is all about.
Yes.
Nobody decipher my card information by the clicking sounds from my keyboard. Okay, hold up.
No, Vino, I'm definitely getting a little bit of a buffer happening here. Like every few seconds it buffers for like a half a second.
You know, they're not supposed to do this sort of thing, but you know, the bill is 10 days late. I don't. It's so stupid of me to not have this done already. Now, did we change our address at this location? So I use the new zip? Or do I use a different zip? Right here.
I don't know if I was able to change your address. But yeah, I think that one's changed. Yep.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Guess we'll find out.
We gonna see.
Yeah, there's definitely buffering happening.
Well, I think, let me just pay this. And it will auto pay next 8th. Okay, so that's fine. Man, they charge a lot. And like, this is like the special first year pricing, you know, for fiber optic. But it is a good service when it doesn't buffer, which is usually. But I've noticed it did it yesterday around this time, and I think they're like, they do shit, you know what I mean? They do shit like this. They won't ever admit to it, and it's illegal to do shit like this, but they do it. They do it. Because they know. Okay, is it all good? Are we all good now? Is that good? I don't have to click anything else. You already charged me, right? New charges, previous.
I don't know if it's the internet, because the internet upload and download are really good.
Trust me. They gonna get their money. You don't know upgrade.
Our upload right now is 35 megabytes.
While streaming.
Yeah.
So you have to add our 7 meg, so 42.
Yeah.
You don't know upgrade. He gonna get his internet money. Remaining balance $0. Okay, we're set. We're set. Okay, close this. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry about that. I'm almost never late paying my bills.
Realtron says, I'll call Corey for you. Hey, babe. I hope Corey's doing all right. I haven't seen him for a little while.
Yeah, don't do a speed test while we're live streaming, honey.
You're not did. It's too late.
That only compounds the issue.
It's
please,
too late.
Okay, look at me. Please never do that again.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not buffering at the moment.
Okay, let me refresh this.
But it keeps going back and forth to buffering, not buffering, buffering, not buffering.
Alright, that shit shouldn't happen. Alright. Fuck, what was I doing? I don't do drugs, Heartless. And forgetting to pay the bills is a very unusual thing. I have a decent credit score and I pay my bills.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah.
What was I doing?
I don't think it's the internet though. I think there's some kind of like weird thing happening either with OBS or YouTube.
Vito says, I was 3 days late on my Verizon bill and they sent me 80 rapid text messages warning me about my bill. I was so mad. 80?
Wow.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Heartless, I'm very sure. You think I'm on drugs every day? Is that what explains my behavior? Is stuff just more drugs, Heartless? Love is my drug, okay? What's that one gay song? Love is my drug.
That's not gay.
Hey, it's a good song.
Kesha's awesome.
It could also be gay. You don't know. What's up, D757 Gaming? How are you doing today? It still shows buffering to me. Like, this shit's just spinning over here.
No, there's a pattern to this, and I don't think it's our internet service provider. Every 5 seconds, it buffers.
These rims is spinning, yo. These rims is spinning.
There's a pattern. Every 5 seconds, it buffers for like a half a second.
How could that... I mean, how where are you getting, like... Okay, I agree with that it's buffering every 5 seconds over here. How do you come to the conclusion that it is not our upload? How do you come to the conclusion that it is not our internet that's doing that?
I think it's a bug in the ever-changing YouTube code, and it's interfering with our connection. Because the internet connection is working just fine.
Like,
that's why I think that.
I agree it could also be YouTube, and it is a good likely chance that it is. But your consensus and how you arrive on that information is all speculatory. It's all speculative.
I didn't say it wasn't.
And like it doesn't logically. Most of the time, most cases of this type of thing happening would be the user's upload speed, right?
I know.
Okay.
But it just seems so weird to me.
It's not buffering for everyone though.
That's
no
good.
buffering problems there.
That's
okay.
good.
All right. Well, it should never do that. That would be ideal for everyone involved.
Vino, it buffers for 3 seconds every 5 seconds.
That is fucking terrible.
Wow.
That is awful. That is really, really bad, and it should not happen. All right, Spectrum, Charter Communications. I sent you your money. Please stop harassing us. All right? Please stop with that intermittent service. All right? Thank you. We appreciate the service you provide. Please stop fucking us in the ass. All right, there we go. You know the bill is $130.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of mun-muns.
It is. We have an introductory first year special promo rate. It's $20 off a month. So it's $110 a month for so many months. But then to continue your service, it's $130 a month.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Holy cow.
You do the math and what you're paying a year to be connected. is $1,560 US for internet.
Vino says the buffering stopped, and I'm not seeing it now either.
Yeah, bro. $130 bill. Zachary says that's about what we pay here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. Internet prices are out of whack. Yes, Life is Cancer. $130 for internet every month.
What are your speeds, Heartless?
No, that's not a cable package or anything. That we do not get any cable package.
No, yeah.
We do not have a phone landline through this service.
It's just internet.
Just internet.
That's it.
$130 a month. That's their package. That's their deal. I mean, it's not really a package. That's just their service. Mm-hmm. And we had to pay $300 to get it hooked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we had to pay $300 plus $130.
Yes.
To get it going for the first month bill. So, bruh, here it is. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. So YouTube is like, bro, this ain't us. This ain't us. This is your shit. Yeah, that's what it's saying anyway.
It's not actually buffering, though, at this point.
Uh-huh.
Thankfully.
I mean, I have 15 fucking notifications. Drop frames. This is ridiculous. Over the last 30 minutes, we've dropped 27% of our frames. 27%! That's over a quarter of the stream that did not get buffered. That is insane. That is a terrible rate. That is a fucked rate. And hopefully, Spectrum, Charter Communications, will take this money and use it wisely. My $130 a month. And stop fucking my stream. Thank you. All right, moving on. Sorry about that. We added the Nerd Mansion, and Manu was working on a solution to add. I don't know what the fuck his solution was. Something to do with moving the battler to stay out of the way. My suggestion was there is an offset that I can apply to an actor, which is really cool. I forgot which help file it was, so I'm going to just do Control A, Control C, open up VS Code real quick, paste it into... I have to use a third-party software because MV and MZ haven't figured out how to do a Control F search function inside the help file yet. I know that these guys are smart and they can figure it out. Come on, guys. You can do it. You can do it. You can figure it out. I know you can big brain it. You guys can big brain it. Big brain that search bar. Control F, and we can look for offset. Battle UI offset. Now there was another one. Actually, I can find the exact setting. If I go into here, home possession. Side view home offset is the note tag that we're going to look for. So we're going to copy this. And now that we know it, we probably don't need to look on here, but we might as well since we have it. Here it is. It is called side view home offset plus X plus Y. And we can apply this directly to an actor. So what we can do is make sure that this actor is always in a different position. So ultimately now we have to decide where we want this to appear. So we have the Nerd Mansion here, right? Now keep in mind, the Nerd Mansion can appear in any one of these spaces of the 10 slots. So we have to decide a location that gives him a little bit of room / play that will make sense even if he's in the top left or if he's in the bottom right. So what if we bring him more to the center and up a little bit? Or we just move it to the center and down a little bit so that the Nerd Mansion will be like right here in the bottom center. Yeah, it's still buffering. It's just fucking awful. We've got a €5 super chat from Aerosys. Thank you so much, Aerosys. I appreciate that. He says, I'm planning to do a small game that consists of randomized areas. It will be inspired by No Man's Sky. I hope I have the energy to complete it. We appreciate that super chat, and that's a little bit asking. You know, that's a tough ask, but maybe you can figure something out. If anyone can figure out random areas, I'm sure it's you, Aerosys. So, good luck, and use the Discords and and other people's resources and brain power to help you figure out stuff. And if you network, it'll get farther. So keep us in the loop of what's happening, and good luck. Manu sent us something on Discord. Okay. I'm sorry, Ready Player. I know, man. I know. I'm doing the best I can. I'm sorry about that, Ready Player. I set up autopay live on stream. I set up autopay so that there'll never be a late payment ever again. There it is. And you can't tell me they don't do that shit, because I've seen it 100 times. I've seen it happen. Maybe not 100 times. All right. Manu posted big nerd mansion sprite Y offset between 0 and 1. I mean,
wow, that's cool. Is that a script call?
No, it's
or a
just
little plugin.
No, it's neither. It's just the code that's in the JS home positions. But I already had an idea to do this without adjusting this code, because we have a note tag. And if we apply a note tag, the note tag should just offset it anyway. But
Do you see Joshua?
here's the thing. Manu went out of his way to write this code, and we're going to use it, okay? We're going to put this in, and we're going to take a look at Manu's solution, because this will do what we need it to do. But I want to see what Manu's got set up, because why not? You know what I mean? Horsehead, horsehead, horsehead. It's good luck to highlight it and say horsehead 3 times every time. There he is. Damn, that looks sick on this map, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's still gonna be weird.
Maybe move it forward a little.
Nah, it's great.
Yeah, you got like a fortress. What's up, baby? What do you want? I don't know what that is.
Bang.
Mama.
I think it's weird that the...
Say please. Good job.
Okay, one thing. I think we can fix this. I think we can fix
You
this.
see Joshua?
What if we do like a weapons unleash? What if we do a weapons unleash? And make it so that his attack has been replaced. Yeah? Okay, where is weapon unleash? Here it is. It's a tier 4. Excuse me. Weapon unleash, we need an attack replace. Is it the same note tag? Replace attack with skill. Here we go. Used for actor skill, blah, blah, blah. We'll put it on the actor. Replace the battler's attack command in battle with a different skill. Replace ID with the skill's ID. All right, so we have to make a skill for him, which will be fine. Easy to do. Let's go to the actor, the Nerd Mansion, and put this in here. And also pick a skill number. We'll use 5 since it's the next one. ID will be set to 5. So the attack command on this actor, will be replaced with skill number 5. So this will be called Nerd Rush. This is the Nerd Rush, okay? And the Nerd Rush is going to have one of these Kaz's icons. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just use this sword to make it look different. And it won't show the description anywhere, I'm pretty sure, but let's actually do this anyway. Rush with nerds from the mansion. Okay, cool. This will be a none skill type used in the battle screen. Scope of one enemy, and we'll give it a hit effect animation. It will be a physical attack, and we'll say uses. And we'll make it gain TP as if it was a regular attack. We're not going to action sequence this, even though this... Also, okay, so we need a note tag. Let's go to our action sequencing note tags and put in the note tag that ignores the auto action sequence.
Heartless suggested only have them use ranged.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's a building. I mean, that's pretty much the only weapon it should be able to use is ranged.
Sure. Control F doesn't exist here. Okay. Why would anyone ever search for a keyword in the help file? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, there are only like thousands of lines of text, and
Drifty's cracking up.
nobody would ever need to search for a keyword.
I think I need to get
I think everybody would just prefer to scroll down 1,000+ lines of text every time they want to find a specific word. Or just make one. Yeah, we can say custom action sequence. All right, I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna go like this, and then we're just gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna type in the keyword ignore. I think that was it right there. So it is auto action sequence used on skills and items. If the action sequence plugin parameter auto note tag is enabled, this plugin will prevent custom action sequences from happening for the skill or item, and instead use an automatic action sequence instead. Ignore this if you have auto note tag disabled or set it to false. I think this is backwards. Isn't this backwards? Would you... Oh, we go CPs. We're gonna go get night now. We're gonna be able to... Oh, she's going daddy big kissies. Oh, I feel like this is backwards, right? Like, because you have a setting. Where did you start RPG Maker? 2003? I mean, around there. I think before that. But it was all in Japanese Ready Player, so I don't know if that really counts. Like, I had previous version softwares, but I didn't really do anything. I would look on the internet, and there were no videos. YouTube didn't exist, and it was like, you can find text files, and I would have to read through text files, like text tutorials. And I had a collection of them that I downloaded, so like I would go back to them but like I didn't really do anything. I made this stupid game where me and my friend Michael Garcia wrote like this the storyline, and it was essentially a visual novel with some cutscenes and like a shitty battle system in first person, and I don't know. It wasn't really using it. It was just dicking around with the software. I would say I got serious around the VX Ace time. VX Ace, I got like where I started doing really cool looking stuff. I mean, to me. And then I got serious with making videos right before MV came out. And so I was ready. I was poised and ready when MV came out to just drop the bombs and just keep them coming. And I made 2 or 3 videos every day. And I was doing lots of different jobs. I was working retail. I was a teacher at a private music school, and like, you know, like selling vaporizers on the side. I was hustling, all right. I was doing everything I could to be able to support myself as a YouTuber, and I was making like $100 a month on YouTube. I mean, at first it was nothing, but like for a long time it was like I made $100 a month on YouTube, and like I was like, obviously this isn't going to work to quit all my jobs, but I just kept doing it, and I enjoyed doing it, and I kept working other jobs, and eventually quit working the retail job. And I had interesting story. I got cited by the city for like selling e-juice to my friends, because I guess too many friends told their friends, and then I had too many people trying to come over. And I'm like, look, this is just supposed to be me helping a few friends out for a few extra bucks, and it turned into too many people asking me to make them juice. And the city came over and thought I was selling drugs. And I was like, nah, I got nothing. And so they searched the house, and they said, okay, well, you can't sell e-juice to your friends out of the house. You can do that, but you have to get a business license from the city, yada, 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 yada. And so I just quit doing that. I put all my shit in storage for a couple months, and then I ended up moving out of the area and just quit doing that. But they thought I was dealing drugs because I had a lot of people coming over, but that wasn't the plan. I wasn't trying to do that. And there's a rule with that. You don't shit where you eat, and I lived there. So that's not what I wanted. I didn't want people coming over to where I live to get juice for their vaporizers. It was literally vegetable glycerin and food flavorings. Vegetable glycerin and food flavorings. Very cheap, very easy to make. I taught people how to do it, but they would still come to me and pay me to do it for them. So like I don't know. And anyway, I had to stop doing that. But I was doing a lot of stuff to support this career while I was learning and making videos and shit like that. And you all scoffed at my mafia theory. Now the city came, they cited me and said, we're going to give you a warning. If you do not stop right now, we're going to take action. I said, I quit doing this shit. I'll tell everybody no. And I stopped. And then they came a week later to inspect the premises again. They found nothing because I got it all out of there. But man, I had like 200 flavors, all alphabetized on the wall. So when they came in, they're like taking pictures of everything, taking pictures.
Drifty was the OG vape guy.
I was in that for that short period. But that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Yeah,
because it was supposed to be.
You just weren't aware of like business licensing laws. And
I was.
And all that,
I was completely ignorant to like I was doing anything wrong, but I knew it looked bad, and so it attracted the attention of an investigator, and he showed up and he's like, look, you have to stop doing this.
Yeah.
You can't do this. And then the city, I don't know if it was HOA or whatever she's like, look, you can do this, but you can't do it out of the house. You actually have to get a business license from the city, so we encourage you to go get a business license from the city, and you have to mail it out.
Yeah, they didn't want to kill your business, but you had to do it legally.
They legit killed the business.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Like, it was out of hand, and I didn't like people messaging me and knocking on my door constantly anyway, because that's where I lived. Right, it wasn't a place of business, but it was like a place where people were going for business, and it got out of hand really quickly, and exploded, and I was like, I can't deal with this many, and it all worked out in the end. I quit doing that and I moved out of the area, so that was my story.
You could have started a vape shop.
No, I could have. I just didn't want to get a loan, and I had other shit going on, as you know.
Yeah. Well, and I'm glad you didn't, because we might not have met.
Right.
So I'm totally glad that they harassed you out of your business.
Terrible. Just terrible. I was like, nah, I'm not. I need too much money, and I don't have that money. And, I didn't want to get a loan and make that happen. So I just moved out of the area. That's in Orange County. That shit's expensive. Everything in Orange County is incredibly expensive. Imagine Breaking Bad with Drifty playing the main role. Take notes. Material for the next game. Plot twist. T was stalking me then and called the city on me.
No. But when I met Drifty, I totally internet stalked him. Absolutely. I knew what high school he graduated from, where he lived. Like, I saw his house on the satellite. I knew his, family's name, and I was, testing him, so when we would talk later, if he mentioned anything about his life, if it didn't match up with what I already knew, I'd be like, ha, you're lying to me.
Red flag.
But no, he was legit, obviously.
Here's the thing. There's this weird, when I was talking with T the first time, I was like an open book, and I just told her everything, complete shit I didn't tell anybody. I was like, look, I don't care if you know, I don't even know you. It's
called stranger familiarity.
Yeah, there's a thing. There's got to be something. It's stranger familiarity or whatever, but I was just like, if you don't like me, then fuck you.
But I did like him.
Yeah. It was that way though. It was like, I don't care if you like. I mean, I kind of hope you do like me, but if you don't and you can't accept something from my past, then fuck you.
Yeah. You know what though? Drifty found my address too. But I made it easy. I had held a garage sale a couple months before meeting him, and I left I gave him my Facebook, and so when he looked at it, he saw that I had my address listed for the garage sale. I had never taken the post down. He's like, you might want to not do that. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So I took the post down, and I was very glad that he said that. But
Drifty's so harsh today. I'm sorry. I'm just reminiscing. I'm sorry for I'll stop dropping F-bombs. I'm sorry. We're going to make a custom action sequence here for the Nerd Mansion attack, the Nerd attack. Nerd attack. Or Nerd
Jacob
rush.
says, whoa, you guys are weird. Yes.
Yeah.
This is true.
You're not wrong.
You have to have a certain level of weirdness to meet somebody online who lives 3,000 miles away and actually wind up moving in together and getting married. That requires a certain level of something. I don't know what you would call it, but
KB, I came for the RPG Maker, stayed for the autobiography. Human says, can't wait to see your custom action sequence. It's going to be a basic attack one where it's considered a ranged attack. So the castle doesn't fly across the screen. That's all that. It's nothing. It's not going to be flashy at all. Battle core, setup action, all those things. Yup. And then again, another plug-in command. battle core. We'll do action animation. I guess they're calling it cast animation now. I don't really want to do cast animation. Oh, it's right here. Action animation. There we go. The user. Oh no, action animation is going to be when it delivers the attack. So we'll say the current target, but it won't play yet, actually. Wait for animation true. It's something else has got to happen before that. Does it though? I don't think so. It needs to not move. We don't want the thing to move.
Yeah.
So we can play the action animation immediately in action effect and make it a very quick, easy one. That actually makes sense. Okay, so then we'll do action effect. Now let's do a impact. On current target, wait for the animation, true. Well, this isn't actually the impact. Shockwave at point, here it is. Can I, this is the center of the screen. Point X, we're going to say B dot X. Can I do that? And then for point Y, I can do B dot Y. So the impact comes from, hopefully that works. If not, it'll just probably ignore it. So set up the action. Shockwave at point, action. Let's do the animation first. Then we do a shockwave, and then we'll do an action effect. That'll be. Oops, I'd have to select command. Action effect. Where is that at? Mechanic. Action effect on target. Current target. And then we'll need a closing cleanup command as well. So we'll just do finish action, and that should handle everything. Very simple, like it doesn't move, and that was the point. So now we have common event 3 tied to the custom action sequence in skill 5, which is tied to the Nerd Mansion replace attack 5. So the Nerd Mansion should not have basic attack jump across the screen as an entire castle. Horse head, horse head, horse head. And it should attack with its, special one. And just stay there. And have a little impact too. So here we go. It says Nerd Rush. Nerd Rush. Boom.
Oh.
Okay, so B.X doesn't exist. But that's fine. I wasn't sure. Those don't bother me when I know why they occur. So point X is going to be... Can I use target? Target.x. Target.y. Let's try that. Horse head, horse head, horse head. What happens if you click on the horse head? No one should ever click on the horse head.
It's a mystery.
If you click on the horse head, he will haunt your dreams.
You can never know. Humanity can't handle it. Wow. That little tie-dye sprite is extremely happy.
Target doesn't work either. Okay. So I need to look inside the action sequencing note tags and figure out.
Manu is saying the command exists in the list. I think he suggested shockwave on target / user. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. So shockwave from each target. Yeah, he's reiterating that.
Oh.
So.
Right. Instead of saying at a point. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shockwave from each target. And we'll just change all
Drift
targets
is
to
just
say.
overthinking it.
I am. Current target. In the middle center of that target, amplitude, yada, yada, yada. There you go. Duration, 1 second is fine. I am. I'm like, what is the code for the... No, it's already built in.
Wow. We're getting further and further away from God every time you open that.
Nerd Rush, go!
Whoa.
There it is.
That is sick.
It doesn't have a formula, so it didn't do anything, but
Nice.
it didn't crash and it looked right. Okay, so let's give that Nerd Rush formula. It will be an HP damage.
Wait, what words did I say that I don't know what they mean?
A.ATK times...
Did I say that?
4
I'm going to say words, but I don't know what they mean. What that mean? Oh, because I was like, I don't even know what's happening, but here are words. Yeah, I remember that. I was confused for a minute, Jacob.
We're going to make Nerd's Attack have a little tiny
Human
bonus.
says Manu is the best action sequencer I know. That's good to know, Human.
Awesome.
Manu, you rock. And roll. All day long, sweet Susie.
There we go, there we go, there we go. It is a physical normal attack. Normal attack. And, excuse me, there you have it.
Same, Jacob, same.
Dying.
I do. I have the confused perma-state. Totally true. I was born confused.
She has passive state added to her character. Passive state confusion.
I should add that to my character. What am I going to make for this game? I don't know what my character's going to be yet. You don't either. We got to come up with characters.
That's fine.
It's exciting. I almost don't want to make it too soon because just the anticipation is a lot of fun. Plus, you got to pick your perfect character.
Vibrato's awesome.
Yeah.
I freaking love Vibrato.
This is true.
He's been adding like custom characters and all of their skills. When Vibrato first started posting for the action sequencing in MV, it was like way over the top. Like every attack was like 2.5 minutes and
Yeah.
like screen flashing, give you seizures. And I was like, I think it's freaking awesome, but it's not practical and no
No.
one could ever really use that except
You would
once
have
in
to
the
add
game.
like a skip animation button or something.
But like over the years, he's toned it down, and now
Yeah.
they're all practical and they look good still. Yeah, and he has a couple of still crazy, insane, super long ones as well.
As long as you have a skip animation button, it doesn't matter. But if you make people watch that every time they want to use that attack, rip.
I remember Yanfly doing something to speed up and slow down animations in one of the plugins for MV. I think it's also tied into maybe the core or the options core.
Oh, I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's in there. There's 100 million plugins in there. All right, what was I doing now?
Sneezing.
I'm fucking dying over here, man. Oh, I need to add all the character classes. So Nerd Mansion needs to be given a class.
He should go to math class. Dudum. Okay, I'm gonna go in the corner now. Bye.
So we have how many actors? Corey, Warp, that's 2. Gorgon, that's 3. Farbin, that's 4. Polka.
Polka's gonna make it.
Yeah, did you finish
The
Polka's?
band's
yet?
gonna make it.
You got to make Polkas. Okay.
Yes.
You're so close. I see you almost done over there. Breebalocks, that's 5. Square Enix.
What's happened is because it's such a large sprite, I find that I'm actually spriting instead of drawing, and it's the bane of my existence.
Eesh.
So it's going slow. But I'll get it done.
Squirreled, which is 6, and then Nerd Mention, that's 7. So we have 7 actors, but only 4 actual classes. Dream Mage is going to be one of them. So who's going to be the Dream Mage? Brebalox is an Astromorpher. Gorgon.
Human says, if I spend 20 hours on an action sequence, I will force my players to watch it hundreds of times.
Sure. Farben can be a Dream Mage. There we go. So let's... I think I have a Google Doc. Class params. Yeah. Oh my god. There we go. Dark mode. And for the Dream Mage, we want to add up to 40. So, I don't know, a mage probably has less HP than normal, but more HP than, or MP than more normal. Blah. And then less attack, less defense, but more magic attack, more magic defense, maybe a good agility, and then that will make 40. Kind of middle of the line, but slightly altered to be more magey. That works out fine. So I'll put this on another window. Here is fine. And then I will go to that class and assign its curves. Giggity. 40.
We need to have a purple ranger purple. I give up.
I'm sorry, what?
I give up.
You got a purple derple?
Nope, I'm not talking for the rest of the day.
You derpy derpled? Did you have a stroke?
Damn it! Purple ranger class. I know how to speak. Stupid mouth.
Debatable.
Stupid brain. My stupid brain is being
I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. You're not stupid. Yes, I am. Boom, boom,
Words are
boom,
hard,
boom.
guys.
Huh?
Words are hard, guys.
Words are
They're just
hard.
hard. It's hard to word.
All right, Dream Mage is done. And we're going to assign Dream Mage to Farben. He looks very dreamy, you know what I'm saying? He's a rainbow dream. We need more classes. Who does not have a class
Science
here?
class, English.
Tally Bear,
class.
Dream Mage. Excuse me. Freak mishap for Polka doesn't make sense. That's warps. So when we get Polkas, we'll make a class for Polka. So we need a class for Squirreled and Nerd Mansion. Let's make Squirreled's class next.
Squirrel is so damn cute.
Oh my god, please, fucking for the love of things that are not terrible, move this window up. That is, yes, okay. What is the name what is the name of the class that Squirreled is? Life is Cancer, have you submitted a face graphic, walking sprite, and battler? If not, that is why. I would love for you to be in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me that you've submitted the art and I just missed it, and I will scroll through and find it.
Yep.
That's the requirement. So you have to make a face graphic, a walking sprite, and a battler. And anything else is extra. You can add storyline, your own skills, and blah, blah, blah. You did last year. Do you want to use the same ones? Post them again.
Yep.
Post them in MZ, and we'll add them. As long as it's not like just character generator, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
We've decided that is not enough. Because what if I want wings, Dad?
It has to be something unique to you. Make it unique, New York.
You guys notice how after I paid the bill, the buffering kind of simmered on out?
Yeah, it's a conspiracy.
It's how it is, man. It's how it is. Take the human class. A Squirrel? Manu, that's actually pretty good. A Squirrel. He's a Squirrel. Remake it because you've improved your drawing. That's exactly what I was thinking live. I don't want to just grab everybody's work from last year. Or it was over a year, hasn't it been? Look over here. That's been about a year.
Yeah, it's been about a year. Yeah.
On a quest for the Squard. And Squone. He is a Squirrel.
A Squirrel.
A Squirrel.
A Squirrel.
Yo, Squirrel. Squards. Alright, so he's going to have slightly higher HP, less MP, more attack, more defense, less magic attack, less magic defense, average. He is kind of like straight down the line, more of a I will kill you with my sword type of Squirrel. Very, very middle of the line character. That'll work. Let's bring this to the side and make that class. We have such a weird way to do our parameters, but I love it. It's going to be interesting balancing around this new parameter setting that we've got set up, but it'll be cool. I like doing this sort of thing. If I wanted to not use the mouse, that would work. Ah, you suck at it. There we go. I mean, the classes aren't completely set up. It's placeholder. We still have to give them the skills and their traits, etc., etc. I don't want to go with too many different magic types or skill types. I want them to be used interchangeably because with so many different classes, it's going to be incredibly hard to make custom skills for all of them that they're not overlapped. So I want to make skills that I can assign to let certain enemies use these type if it makes sense, and then maybe multiple classes will have this type of skill as well. But maybe if at some point certain characters or most characters will have some unique skill, but not all of them, because it'll be impossible with the number of characters and classes that we're having to make. Hey, Drag, what's up, man? How you doing? Also, Human, I don't know if I said hello, but I see you there. Thank you so much for tuning in, Human. Also, Theory Rossetto, I don't know. Your message got retracted. Did you say some bad stuff? I see you there.
Or they're shy.
He's like, oh, that was stupid. I shouldn't have said anything. Why did I say anything? People are going to think that I'm not as cool as I really am.
Ugh. Being shy is awful.
What's up, Chris Williams? What's the proper place to put a project demo for playtesting? Is there a specific Discord channel for that? Well, it depends on what kind of playtesting you're looking for.
Self-promo?
If you're just looking for anybody who's willing to play it for free, just pop it into self-promo and be like, hey, I made a game looking for some feedback. Boom. Here's the itch page. Obviously, you want to upload it to itch and then put a link to the page there.
Or if you made it in MV or MZ specifically, you could also pop it in those channels. That would work too.
You could do that, but it's a promo at that point. I think self-promo would make the most sense.
Right. So
put it in self-promo. But if you're looking for a paid first impressions, we have a Patreon. Links in the description below. And shout out to all the patrons. The patrons over at patreon.com/driftwoodgaming. Thank you so much for supporting what we do there. And we offer that as a service and one of the reward tiers, the $30 tier. For $30, we will play your game and give you live commentary on it. And that's how it goes. Oh, Drag says Theory Rossetto was drag, but it was the wrong account. He's like, they don't know me as Theory.
Nope.
They know me as drag.
That's right.
I'll just log into my drag account.
Yeah, drag.
The Nier Automata dragon. Alright, we've got that guy, minus the traits and the skills. It's a very slow process. We need to give Nerd Mansion a class. So, Nerd Mansion, what class are you? That is a question. I think I will refer to my my generator of choice. Let's go with plague names. He is going to be the Grisly Death class, the final death, the Lingering Plague, the Primitive Scourge, Delirium Epidemic, the Gloom Outbreak. Let's maybe not pick this. Noble house names. His name is Lotchout. His class name is Superpowers. Generate energy life forms. Nail manipulation. That sounds like a good construction worker. I have perfect nail manipulation.
That's funny.
It's a trait that it's a skill that construction workers have. Venom spit empathy. That's a musical power. Vortex breath.
Venom spit empathy? What?
No, that's two different skills.
Oh.
Alter muscles. Telepathy.
That sounded so weird to me.
Steel skin. Acute hearing. That's cute. Feral mind. Barbed tail. Communicate with the dead. These are superpowers. Okay, let's try another generator. Potion names. The Brew of Restriction. Drought of Dark Waters. The Filter of Slowing. Tonic of Brutes. The Brew of Escapes. Wow. Sounds like every alcoholic beverage ever.
Wow, that is so true.
Flask of Serpent Venom. A Potion of Wealth. Potion of Storms. The Flask of Death. Dare ye drink upon the Flask of Death. What's up, Pharaoh Claw? How you doing today? Elixir of Discretion. I'm getting carried away. I'm looking for a class. So what would be most... What's the classiest of class generation things? Drink names. Here we go. The Forest Rum. Sweet Pop. Flying Sour. Milky Talon. These sound gross. I'm not going to lie. J-Pop group names. This is what we're going to name the class for Nerd Mansion. Since he bailed on us. Just kidding, nerd. Imagination Morning. Two Directions. Imagination Sisters. X Poison. Poison Brothers. Glove.
Glove.
He's the glove class.
Wow.
Milky Tower.
Milky Tower. Ew.
That one's great, Life is Cancer. Paradise. X Cannon. Milky Cannon.
Wow. That is the wrongest one I've seen or heard so far.
I gotta admit, I
That
just
is the
threw.
most wrongest.
I just used the word milky and the word cannon in one sentence. Milky Cannon. Relax. That's the name of their group. Relax. Heartless is like, why? Asking because maybe I could make a basic attack action sequence that randomly selects an attack. Just for variety. I mean, you could do that. Does everyone just have a basic attack in this game? Yeah. I mean, you can add your own action sequences if you want to send them. That's fine. You can actually send action sequences through text. Let me show you how to do that. I'm sure you already know, but like for anybody else who doesn't know, if you go to your common events where you have your attack and you select the whole thing, you right click and you say copy as text. Watch, I'll put it in Amalgamation MZ. You can go pop, 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 and then paste it as text, pop, pop, pop. And then now this is the text for that that command. And if we copy this, we can paste it in here. No, we can't paste it in here. Okay. So it doesn't take the paste. That's fucking stupid. So you can copy it as text so people can see, which I really don't want to do that. I don't want to paste their text and make it, because they can get really fucking long. I guess the good way to do it is to send me a small little project, and then I can copy paste the whole thing and put it in. That's the best way to do it. A bare bones project, vinogames.com. You can download like a 20 megabyte file, and then all you have to do is put your actor in there, put your skill in there, action sequence, common event, just make sure you just custom action sequence, blah, 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 and then put it in here, and then do all of that, yada, yada, and then send me that. It has nothing, no resources except for, the database JSONs. So then I can just go open your folder, open the project, copy all of this, Control A, Control C, and then I'll go into my game here and I'll be like, yeah, the new one, and then I'll paste it in here, boom, and then that's how it could be super long action sequence, and I can add it, and it's pretty simple process. If you don't know how to upload a file, get Good Scrub, Google Drive, Dropbox. It's super easy. You can go to vinogames.com and download the resourceless project that's just like the bare bones type of thing. The copy as text was really, really a cool feature, but unfortunately you can't paste in as text. That would be pretty tight though. It doesn't let you paste it in as text. You know what's really cool though? There's this software called Tailspire. Or is it Spire? It's Tailspire. And it's like a D&D software. And it literally lets you draw the maps with copy pasting text. So you go to a website and other people have made their own maps and their own figures. And you just click, you see a picture of it, you click copy text, and then in the software you do paste. And then it just draws the whole damn map with the text. And I'm like, that is such an OP copy paste mechanic. I wish more things would do that. It's really tight. But anyway, I didn't buy it. I was on the verge of buying it. Let me look at it on Steam so you guys know what I'm... Context. Tailspire. This one. Okay, hold on. Pause. I don't want it to play the video and copyright claim me. This software. But basically it's like a D&D mini software. It doesn't work and operate exactly like, Fantasy Grounds or anything. It has a basic fighting mechanic in it so that you can do battle. It has a battle system. Check it out and watch the video later for your own entertainment. And see if it's something that you're interested in. It's still in early access, but they've been working on it for a while and it looks pretty tight. So basically you can download other people's creations and literally copy it as text and paste it in as text, and it draws the whole map or everything. And it doesn't keep track of player inventories because it's not a game. It's a software that lets you play pen and all of the inventories and skills and stat blocks and everything, or Roll20 or D&D Beyond. There's several of them. And then you can use Tailspire to make it look sick. And you can edit on the fly. So it's pretty tight. We got a $10 super chat from Polka Latte. Thank you so much, Polka. Appreciate that. I don't want the dark mode on here so I can see it better. Polka Latte dropped $10 super chat. Thank you, Polka. We appreciate that. He says, for a backstory, Polka used to live in Orange County selling acorns to other squirrels out of the back of a cart. Then the city said she couldn't do it without a business license. Now she's an adventurer. Polka, that sounds strangely familiar. That sounds very, very familiar. Thank you for that $10. We appreciate it. $200 limit, character limit is hard. It's true. She took an acorn to the knee, and now she's an adventurer. I'm just checking what Drifty does for now and what the rules and restrictions are for the characters. I mean, it's pretty simple restrictions. You just don't be a dick. Don't put in stupid shit like that's gonna get people in trouble. Don't steal stuff. Don't copyright. I mean, it's common sense stuff. Don't put any like pornographic stuff in your content. Like, you have to do 3 things. You have to have a face graphic, a battler, and a character sprite. Like, that's the restrictions. That's the requirements to do that. And that's basically it. Anything else you want to add is just bonus stuff. Polka, I'm gonna copy this, and we're gonna copy and put this in the game, Polka. Since you super chatted it, we got to make sure that happens. All right, actors. Polka Latte's profile. We're gonna word wrap it. There we go. Polka used to live in Orange County, selling acorns to other squirrels out of the back of a cart. Then the city said she couldn't do it without a business license. Now she's an adventurer. Okay. That's totally a unique and true, accurate story. We just need to get the character and the battler going, and then we're good to go. Yeah, you can make your skills, but if you put in your formulas, I'm going to probably change them, to be honest with you. I'm going to balance the game how I think it's supposed to be, and I appreciate everyone participating, but at the end of the day, the game needs to be a fun toy that feels relatively balanced. And so there'll be some variance where, like, some characters will do a lot more damage than others, but they'll also take a lot more damage and die faster. So there'll be trade-offs and balancing mechanics that go into play. And not everybody's formulas are going to match, so it's going to fall on me to make sure that they all follow some kind of guideline type of thing. Which is fine because I enjoy doing that sort of thing. All right. All right, well, what else? What was I doing? Oh, I was talking about action sequencing. Well, we got new characters in. We've got some classes created. Did I add the parameter changes for that class, Squirrel? I did. Now I need to add that to... Here we go. So here's what was the last section I need to do. Boom. Let's take a look at where we are. I'll hide my OP damage formula in a 1,000-line action sequence so it's too annoying to change. It's alright, I'll just go in there and remove some action effects. Action effect, action effect, action effect, action effect. I hear a baby. Nerd Rush has the best skill now because it's the only one with an actual action sequence that was custom created. The other ones are built in, which the built-in one's really good though. But just still really packs the plugins like good defaults. Cool. I think that's probably a good point to end this stream. We've been going for an hour and a half. Love you guys very much. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. We really appreciate the support, the people stopping in and saying hi, the participation in the project that we're working on. Especially people who are submitting things and helping with the code and helping overcome these obstacles, and of course the super chatters and supporters on Patreon. So thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We'll be back tomorrow 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and until then, stay awesome, keep working on your game, and join us on the Discord. Links in the description below. Like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, follow us on Twitter, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. T had to step out probably to get the baby or something, but I'm sure she says bye-bye as well.